welcome again to Mission Alive. You know, I think there's one thing that everybody likes. Everybody likes a surprise. Everybody likes something that happens in our life and gives us a surprise, makes us happy. Oh, a surprise. Everybody loves a surprise. Every day God gives us a surprise when the sun comes up. Oh, look at it. Every evening God gives us a surprise when the sun goes down, like the sunset behind me, or the sunrise, whatever it is. Our God is a God of surprises, just like we have so many surprises in our life. Just this week I had a very pleasant surprise. A parcel came for me, a very big parcel. And the thing was, it had no name on it. It just had Our Lady of the Sacred Convent, Kensington. But then it did have the name of the person who sent it. And the name was Jennifer Large. Jennifer Large is my niece. So it was for me. And I opened it. And in it, there were some very lovely tops, some very lovely jumpers. This one is one of them. I like it very much and it's very lovely and warm. I was really happy with that surprise. And everybody said, "Oh, what's in the parcel? It looks a big one." So I opened it in front of others and we shared out what was in it. Some lovely tea towels for us to work on, to make into hand towels. These lovely jumpers that she sent me and some beautiful cards. A surprise. Jesus showed us that God is a God of surprises. He was always surprising people himself. One day he said to his disciples, "What were you fellows talking about on the road yesterday?" They were surprised. They were surprised in not a really good way, because what had they been talking about? They'd been arguing about who was the best, who was the top, Peter or John or Philip or James or Andrew. Andrew and John, they were the ones that found Jesus first. So maybe they should be the most important. What about James and John? They were brothers. What about Peter and Andrew? They were brothers. What about Thomas? He was a tax collector. He knew all about mathematics and things like that. What about Barnabas? And God said, Bartholomew, Jesus said, "Here is a true Israelite," when he came. What about Philip? Philip, who brought them to Jesus. Who was the greatest? And they were a bit ashamed when Jesus said, "What were you asking about yesterday?" He surprised them by knowing that they were bumbling and grumbling behind him. He just wasn't walking along not taking any notice of them. He was taking notice of them. The leper who came to Jesus and said, "If you want to, you can make me clean." What did Jesus say? "Of course I want to. Of course I want to." Oh, the leper was so surprised and so happy. And then Jesus reached out and touched him. Something that nobody had done for a long, long time. To touch a leper was awful. Jesus touched him. Jesus gave him a surprise. And then there's Jairus. Jairus' wife must have said to him, go and find that man and bring him here. Our daughter is dying. Our daughter is very, very sick." Jairus wasn't really pleased to go, because he was an official in the synagogue. And many of times he told Jesus, "Don't come here. Don't come here on a Sabbath working your miracles. Work your miracles on the other day." And now he had to go and ask this man to come and help him. But because he loved his little girl, he wanted her, he went. And he knelt down in front of Jesus and he said, "My little girl is sick." Jesus said, "I will come." Oh, Jairus was so surprised. He was almost sure that Jesus would say, "Not you. You won't let me into your synagogue to help the people. You go and help your little daughter." But he didn't. He said, "I will come." Then the Roman centurion. Jesus didn't come for the Romans. He came for the Jewish people. He was going to send his apostles to the other people, to the Romans and the Greeks and all the other pagans. That was their work. His work was the Jewish people. But when the centurion said to him, my servant is sick, please do something," Jesus said, "Of course I will. I'll come." "Oh, no, don't come. You're too important to come. But just help me." Our God is a God of surprises. So watch out in your life. How many times does God surprise you? When things happen, know that God's hand is there. God is a God of surprises from sunrise to sunset. Have a good day.